Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. It's spring and I thought I'll take you into the forest because I think it's a beautiful time of the year. It's a bit past sunrise and we'll go explore the forest a bit. It's actually really cold. It's like minus 4 degrees Celsius, which is about 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Look at all of this wild garlic. Now it's a bit frozen, but it's really the season for it, and that reminds me that I want to do something with it again. 3 years ago we made like a lot of pesto, but now we've almost eaten everything up, and so I think it's time to make something new. It like tastes like garlic a little bit. It's definitely a bit like spicy. Well, it's delicious. I think it's healthy. It's free in the forest, so yeah. What a great breakfast. Wild garlic for breakfast. But I like it. It's just beautiful. I'm happy in nature. It's the next day and I really have to do all of my bookkeeping for the past month. It's already the 6th and I haven't done it, so it's one of my least favorite tasks. Sometimes even worse than emails, but it really needs to get done. That's what we're doing today. It's time to pack. I have my backpack, I have some laundry that I maybe want to take with me. Because we are going away tomorrow just for a few days, for a weekend, and actually to a juggling convention. So I've taken you with the vlog to a juggling convention before, but it was in this city, and this time we're going somewhere else for like whole 3 nights, 4 days. And that's a bit of a different kind of packing just because I need some specific stuff and camping stuff, like because we're gonna sleep in like school gyms and classrooms. Before we start packing, there's something else I wanted to tell you. So I guess by now you're familiar with my yarn situation. Oh, this one actually opens up quite well, but this one does not. Like it doesn't really work. And it's spring again, which means the season for like knitted goods is almost over, but in here I do still have some beautiful pieces that are looking for a new owner. And so what I did is I created a coupon code for my store, which will give you like free shipping on your order. And you maybe know shipping can be up to 50 euros or USD depending on like where you're from. So with the code SPRING, you can eliminate the shipping costs. I will cover these for you. And I hope like that my drawers were a bit more empty and you maybe find a new favorite piece sustainably made by me that I will ship to you next week. So check it out. Check out my store, check out the pieces, see if there's something you want. And if my store is kind of empty, I'm gonna need more stuff. But now, let's start the packing. Sleeping pads are really something I used to use so much. But I think since I started this YouTube channel, I've never had to pack one, no matter where we went. So, I'm actually a self-proclaimed professional when it comes to folding them as small as possible. So this is not the smallest one that I have, but I try to make it as small as possible for packing. Ha, totally out of focus. Hello, here we are again. But maybe I'm a bit out of practice. Let's see. Nah, it's okay. This is actually a very okay size for this sleeping pad. I think all of these things like sleeping bags and sleeping packs, they don't really like to be squeezed together like this. But for packing and for traveling, it just makes sense. Let's start with this. And I've also never packed the sleeping pad into this backpack. Then we have my sleeping bag. We're gonna make that a lot smaller as well. Like this, whoa, it has an okay size as well. And now we're gonna use the space that is created. Like there's a little bit of space between here because it's like two solid objects. And I'm gonna stuff it with underwear. Not that I like don't have enough space. An extra pair of socks. Obviously underwear for every single day. Socks I don't think I need to change every single day. Then an extra t-shirt by Colorful Standard. And a pair of sweatpants because it is a juggling convention. So while I won't like juggle too much, I'm not really into juggling anymore, but I'm gonna like practice some handstands and just do some sports in general. So sweatpants because you can lounge around in them and it's not cold, but I can also move in them. And then also by Colorful Standard, this is just like another sweater. And so I'm almost exclusively packing Colorful Standard this time. And I want to let you know that I still do have a code. So you can check out all of their things in 50 different colors. Yeah, just basic pieces that I love wearing and using. My water bottle, I'm gonna need to fill it up, but when you do sports, it's good to always have water with you. My toiletries, obviously, in here I just have what I always have, a toothbrush, deodorant, lip balm, toothpaste tablets, a small towel, like a really small towel, it's enough for my body, smartphone charger in one of these like mesh compartments I have here at the back. And then a special thing. So my son and me, we went to renew our identification cards. Because of that, we don't have any right now. So I'm taking my passport and my son's passport. And in a few days, our new identification cards will be here. But we're not even traveling outside of the country. But I just think it makes sense to always have something to identify yourself. Obviously, wallet goes into the back hidden compartment. Headphones goes into the back hidden compartment as well. The last thing is my phone that I will carry on me. I might vlog a little bit, but I'm not going to take my camera. So I'm going to use my phone for vlogging. Now let's see. I feel like I packed terribly today. Yeah, that's like the camping equipment, you know. I'm not going to take any props. Like most people would bring... Oops. Most people would bring like juggling clubs, juggling balls, hula hoops, different props for juggling and circus arts because I do handstands and maybe also just reconnect with friends. I'm not going to bring any of these. I might bring my ebook reader. And because we were going away tomorrow and leave for 4 days, and also because we got these 18 kilograms of bananas from Gabbana a few weeks ago, we do have too much fruit because we always get these like weekly fruit boxes, and so we thought that we need to make something out of this fruit instead of just leaving it here and risking it going bad. And I think we're gonna dry the apples and these kiwis here, but with the oranges I wanted to try something new. So we are back from the juggling convention, and I had a good night's sleep, a long night's sleep, because I didn't really sleep that much. And now I'm just, starting to cut this video. Having a long weekend always means there's not so much time for work, obviously. But I wanted to show you how the bananas look. So as you might know, we got 18 kilograms of bananas from Gabbana. You can see more about that in one of my latest videos. I'm gonna link it up here for you. But I was really worried that while we're away for a few days, they will just ripen and all be yellow and we need to use them immediately. So these bananas are here next to the radiator, but it's not on. And it's pretty cold in our apartment in general. And we also have two on top here, because sometimes it was on and I wanted to see if they get a bit warm, if they ripen faster. And this one I think is about to turn yellow here. These are as green as they were when we left. And the ones in here, that's on purpose. So as you can see, there are some yellow ones in here, which helps the other ones ripen faster. And by keeping them apart from each other, I can make sure that only ones I want ripen. This is like maybe 12 kilograms or 13 kilograms of the 18. The other bananas we've already eaten. But I link you the code down below so you can get yourself some bananas or something else from Gabbana if you want. This is not sponsored. Just wanted to give you an update on how it's working out. And I think actually 18 kilograms of banana are even less of a problem to consume them in a certain time frame than I thought. So it's working out very well. But apart from the bananas, there's something else. So while we were gone, our ID cards came, and maybe I've told you before, but it's never the same place where we have to get packages and letters that we couldn't receive because we weren't here. So this is this is a new post office pretty far away where we've never been before. So later in the day we have to go get our new ID cards. As you know, we took our passports, but we didn't need them, obviously. And I also told you about the soap, and it wasn't this like milk thing, and I took it out now completely, but it's still pretty soft, which is weird because one soap I cut after like 18 hours and this one has been here for 3 weeks or something, and it's still pretty soft. But I'm gonna attempt to cut it right now. You can still see that it's like used to be very soft when I took it out. Let's go get a knife and see what we can do. No, actually, maybe it's just the right time, but it's, ooh, it sticks. Okay, now I have my fingerprints on this soap bar. Well, so the juggling convention was interesting because it was the first time in like more than 3.5 years that I attended a juggling convention like this. And juggling conventions are something, that's before I even started YouTube, you know, when I attended the last one. And juggling conventions are something that used to be a really, really big part of my life. And it was just interesting seeing like the same people again who used to be a huge part of my friends, and also kind of seeing myself in the same spot, but you know, seeing how I changed, how I feel about the same things now, kind of being a little bit of a different person, because obviously in 4 years everyone kind of changes, so other people changed as well. Some people seem to be the same as 4 years ago. Yeah, and I will talk more about that in the Patreon podcast that I'm gonna record after recording this video. So if you're interested in like hearing more about my feelings, yeah, when it comes to friendship and this hobby of mine and how I'm feeling about that right now after such a long time, then you could become a patron if you want. But this is where I'm gonna end this vlog because it's becoming a long one, I think. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna link your video on this side this week and I hope you'll check it out. And thank you so much to all of my patrons, to everybody who's supporting me with super thanks, and just to all of you for watching this video until the end. So I hope to see you there or in my next video, and goodbye.